Hey, sailor. I didn't mean to startle you. Pardon me. I saw you sitting here along the rocks and thought I'd join you. It's been a busy day for me, and I could use a break. I recognize you. It's been a while since your first visit to my parlor. I never forget a handsome face. I've had all kinds of customers over my many years offering my services. Tough as nails captains, curious cabin boys, besotted sailors, men and women of all walks of life. Each person is unique, so I can remember them all. Well, you'll just have to take my word for it. I have a very good memory. But I will say, your lack of tattoos is a factor. Not the only factor, mind you. Just one of many. Like I said, you'll just have to take my word for it. But more importantly, what are you doing out here? On the rocks, just beyond the walls of my establishment? If you wanted to relax, there are plenty of more comfortable spots along the beach. Were you too shy to come right into my parlor for another massage? Oh, you can't fool me. I've seen too many people right here in your same position, mustering up the courage to face me again. It's the strangest thing when you think about it. There are far more shameful pleasures to be bought on this side of the docks. But the intimacy of what I do is enough to make some people squirm. Are you of that mind, sailor? Because as I recall, you really needed the intimacy that I provided you. The moans you let out, the unbridled sounds of relief and enjoyment. I relished in them so. Not everyone lets out their voice when I tell them to. No matter how much I try to assure them, it is the best way to enjoy a good massage. Breathing and feeling and crying out with the power of it all. There is a reason such intimacy can unnerve even the saltiest sailors. That's why I like them so much. Breaking down those barriers that no one else can, making them feel things so deeply and express it in a way they otherwise never would. I love unlocking those hardened hearts with my tentacles, feeling and hearing what I've released. Sometimes it's nothing special, simple enjoyment and appreciation. Other times, there's a sadness that wells up from someplace deep within, a place they've kept buried from everyone in their lives. Sometimes, all it takes is a touch of intimacy for it to come roaring to the surface. People are more fragile than they realize. All people are more fragile than they realize. The toughest ones are the ones who break the easiest. When they allow someone like me to get so close, the act of being touched for no other reason than to relax and soothe has a way of making people react very strongly. So what about you, sailor? Are you worried that I'll make you feel so good, so cared for and doted upon, that you'll act in an embarrassing manner? Because I assure you, I have no threshold for your human concept of shame. But I do have a good grasp on what the human body looks like when it's stressed. And I can tell that you've had an extremely rough night. You should be sleeping by now, should you not, night worker? Don't look so surprised. I told you my memory is stellar. Come back to my parlor, and I'll fix you right up. Assuming you have the coin. Very good. Would you like to see my list of courses again? Ah, I see. Can't quite afford the luxury course again, huh? Well, the standard course is my best seller. If you'd like to try that instead. Excellent. Thank you for your payment. Go ahead and prepare yourself, just like last time. I'll meet you in the back when you're ready. There you are, same as before. Take off that robe, and we'll get started. Still as flawless as ever. All right, lay down on your front, please. Hands to the sides. Good. I'm only going to concentrate on your neck, shoulders, and back in this session. If you happen to come into greater coin down the line, I can give you the full body treatment again. For now, I'll just start with the back of your neck. You've cut your hair since you were here last. That helps me a bit. Though, I did like it when it was long and wavy. Both styles suit you. The nape of your neck. Such a gathering place for tension, isn't it? Some people are more filled up with knots in one area or another because of their daily tasks. But the back of the neck is one tension spot everyone has in common. That and the hands. But the arms and hands aren't included in the standard course. Maybe next time. Is that okay? Would you like me to bear down harder? Of course. I'll work my thumbs here for a bit. Digging in, pressing away that tension until it melts, dissipates, leaving behind nothing but a pleasant, tingling relaxation. Yes, there we are. You're relaxing for me already. Good boy. That's good. I'll work down your shoulders now, starting at the calves, just gently stroking over them, then gliding my hands down to those lovely wings of your shoulder blades, right in the middle of each. There's a crisscross of so much muscle and cartilage, responsible for so many movements. These areas are ripe with tight spots, knots. Ah, yes, as I thought, you've one in each shoulder blade. I'll be gentle with these. Get too aggressive, and I'll only aggravate the area. But gently work them around to the idea of relaxing. Press and circle just hard enough, and they ease off. See? This one already feels softer. Then I can use my palms to really gently massage any remaining tension away. Ah, yes. Better. Better, so much better. Softer. Yes. Much softer now. Then, down either side of your spine, I'll massage out the muscles, prepping them like I did with your shoulder blades. But I can be a bit harder here, unless you want me to ease up. No? Okay, I'll keep going then. Harder? Then let me curl up my hands into fists, roll my knuckles up and down, and press up and up. Then soothe down the flat of my hands, knuckles rolling up, up, then smoothing down. Ah, that was a desperate little sound there, sailor. And another. You're unlocking the moans before I even have my tentacles on you. And I told you, they're the key. Speaking of which, I'm going to straddle your back with my tentacles now. Is that all right? I'll be leaning most of my weight on you, but not all of it at first. There. Now I'll massage all the places that I've already softened up with my hands. My tentacles are more of a soothing touch than a tight, squeezing force, like in the luxury course. Feel them sliding back and forth, over your skin, back and forth, up and down, and up and down your back, across your shoulder blades, tracing those lovely wings ever so gently, circling the caps of your shoulders. It's so convenient to have so many limbs. I can be everywhere, all at once. Ah, yes, more sighing than moaning this visit. I still love to hear it. You needed this, didn't you? After toiling away, laboring at your trade, you needed a place to just lay it all down. Close your eyes and just feel. No tasks, no labor, no thoughts, just the glide of my tentacles and my hands over your back and your shoulders. Does it feel good? I'm so glad. Now, keep relaxing and keep sighing as you need to. Fall asleep if that's what you need. Just let me take care of you and ease your weary body. Yes, that's it. Let me help you. Let me give you the intimacy of care and touch. I can tell just how much you needed this. So keep falling deeper and deeper into relaxation while I paint your back with tingles and warmth.